Some of the thematic elements I included in my work, you can see I used photographs of a really diverse group of women, and these are all women who are fighting for change, so I wanted to show them as empowered. You can see this protester has her fist in the air, which is a kind of universal symbol of empowerment and defiance, I guess. But obviously we have people from native communities fighting against climate change, the Black Lives Matter community, and then also more famous and well-known women. So I'm showing the women's national soccer team who were involved in a law dispute over equal pay, and they famously brought that more to the public's attention. And then this is one of the astronauts who was involved in the all-female spacewalk last year, which was a huge milestone for spaceflight, but it was still marred by problems, and that the first attempt didn't go ahead because they didn't have spacesuits in their size, since they were all size-on men. So showing, for me, it was important to show that we have made progress, we have come a long way. These are successful and empowered women, but we're still fighting for change. The fight continues. And in terms of my artwork, some of the other elements that I tried to include to show, to kind of communicate my message is, I chose to make it very textural, even though I created this digitally, by adding embroidery and handmade papers and layering things on top of each other so that it looks like almost like a work in progress, or almost like it's been added to over time rather than a page from a history book, in a similar way to the ongoing fight for equality and women's rights.